Yo, what's going on? Same spot, same day. I just moved to another area. You know what I mean? But you know how when the Bible said that God is coming back for a peculiar people. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm having like a different revelation on that shit. You know, everybody talking about this time jumping and you know, portals is being opened, and of course everything that's going on the planet is going on inside you because we are the planet. But my thing is this, right? You know, everybody talking about there's going to be a shift. The shift is happening. You know, there's a lot going on. Now, I was watching this video last night, right? And in fact, I got a video of it. I just didn't drop it yet. So whichever one I drop first, you will get it. But it's about parasites, man. And I've been trying to tell y'all about these worms. I told you there's a documentary called Parasites Rule the World and stuff like that. I'm trying to tell you, man, this stuff is nasty. You know what I mean? These worms that's inside the body, they are very intelligent. They know how to live in your body without you even knowing that they're there. And they're controlling humanity. They putting people into mind control. They control your diet. If you're craving for sweets and sugars all the time, you know what I'm saying? They saying that stuff is coming from the parasites, right? So, and that's the reason why I always advocate, I always talk about, you know, you should be, and see, with me, it's easier for me to detox more because since I'm constantly under directed energy attack, they led me to the point where I don't have no choice. But for y'all that's chilling and relaxed, you know, they ain't bothering you, you need to get up on your game and start detoxing because you are loaded with parasites. You're loaded, especially if you got a gut. If you got a gut, man, you're loaded with parasites. If your bowel movements is not right, you know what I'm saying? If you're not under directed energy and nothing like that, and you having problems going to the bathroom, that's signs right there that you got parasites in your gut. If you struggling from bloating and all that stuff, mood swings, it's so much things, man. I'm trying to tell you, the guy was saying that they've been deworming. The doctors back in the day, they got all these books and stuff about deworming. It's called the deworm program. You know what I'm saying? And this is stuff that they've been, you know, researching, you know, years ago, not that long ago, you know, years ago, right? And now in this day of time, these doctors don't want to talk about it. And the reason why, because the beasts want these worms in you. These worms are controlling the people. These worms are controlling the population. And that's the reason why they give you Halloween and stuff, because they want you to eat all that candy. Because remember, the word candy comes from candida, which is the worm, the tapeworm. You see what I'm saying? So, you know, they play these mind games and these word spells with you. You know what I'm saying? So while you out here, you know, eating all this candy and sugars and stuff, don't you know that these worms, you know, eat the same thing? They love it. That's why when you take bitters, I don't know if y'all ever took bitters before, but they got bitter purge. I suggest that you get some. Maybe I'll put a link up, affiliate link. You can get it from my site, right? Right, but none of y'all ain't gonna get it though. I'll be going back checking to see if anybody bought anything. Y'all ain't buy nothing. You know what I'm saying? See, that's why I know I'm talking to the dead anyway. You know what I'm saying? I'm just talking to a bunch of fucking dead people. Ain't nobody listening. Ain't nobody taking heed to what I'm saying. Y'all still waiting on Jesus too. But anyway, so that's why, you know, you should get these herbs to clean out the gut. You know what I'm saying? When you craving, because, you know, you crave meat and all the meat stuff that we eat. You know what I'm saying? Everything, man. I'm talking about the sugars, from the sugars to the meat to the carbs. You know what I'm saying? The worms, the parasites love it. They feast off that stuff. You know what I'm saying? So things that can eliminate worms. You know what I'm saying? You got a lot of course, you got a lot of herbs. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to name none particular, but you can go ahead and look it up. But I know garlic is very good to deworm. You could drink garlic water too and get them out. Apple cider vinegar. I hate apple cider vinegar, but you can take apple cider vinegar. They can, you know, that can help deworm you. Pumpkin seeds. You could take the Native Americans was eating a lot of pumpkin seeds back in the day. You know what I'm saying? To get the parasites from out the gut. And this is stuff that we should be doing every day. You know what I mean? You should be doing this stuff every day, because when the Bible says that God is coming for a peculiar people, what does that mean? What does that mean? That means a clean. Remember, they say cleanliness is next to godliness. See, a lot of y'all thinking that, oh, I'm just going to go get baptized and that's it. Baptism is something that you do every day. And baptism don't have nothing to do with you allowing the pastor to half-ass drown your motherfucking ass. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with that. The baptism is something that you do every day. When you get in that shower, when you take a bath, you are baptizing yourself. You take a spiritual bath, you are baptizing yourself. You're cleansing your aura. You know what I'm saying? Salt. That's why there's a lot of salts and soap. You know what I'm saying? Sodium. Oh, we got a bot coming. We got a bot coming. He got a red shirt on. Let me get the moving. But that's why they got a lot of salt and soap, because you already know that God said that you're the salt of the earth. You know what I'm saying? Salt. What does salt do? Salt purifies. Salt cleanses. You see what I'm saying? So you know it's sodium in salt. I said sodium and salt. It's sodium in soap. You know what I'm saying? So take your spiritual baths. You know, cleanse your aura, but at the same time, you must go within as well. You cannot just cleanse the outward part of the body and not cleanse the inward. So if you walking around, you know, you got all this dead carcass in your body, all this meat, you know what I'm saying? You got worms and parasites that's manipulating your mind. The bot just walked in the woods over there. My hands is cold as hell, yo. Cold as ice. You know what I mean? So you got all these worms inside you and stuff, and they manipulating your thoughts. You know what I'm saying? You wonder why you can't think straight. You wonder why you don't even understand what DB is talking about. You know what I mean? Let me grab my bottle of water. Because he's just trying to get close. You know what I'm saying? So when the Bible said that God is coming back for a peculiar people, that's what he's talking about. He's talking about being clean from the inside out. If let's just say perhaps a rapture was to take place. If a rapture was to take place, these dumb Christians think they're gonna get caught up. They're not getting caught up. These Christians out here eating meat all day, eating pork, partying, drinking liquor. Parasites love all that stuff. Parasites love everything that you love, and they hate everything that you hate. They don't like bitters. They don't like herbs. I be telling people, like, when you drink teas, when I drink my herbal tea, I don't put no sugar. I don't put no honey. I don't put nothing in my tea. I don't put nothing in my tea but tea. Tea and water. That's it. You know what I mean? So get used to drinking your tea natural. Don't be putting I don't care if it's brown sugar. I don't care if it's agave syrup or whatever. Don't put nothing in it. Just drink it. Get used to drinking that raw, natural tea. Because when you mess it up when you put sugar in it. It's like why would you put sugar in bitters? You know what I'm saying? Like, bitters is bitter for a reason. It's all designed. They're still there. This is the same day, y'all. The beast is still there, y'all. Look, the bitters is designed to change your tongue palate, to get you off the sweets. Because if you drink bitters enough, right? If you start drinking bitters more often, you will begin to detach from the sugars, and that's the reason why I want to start drinking more bitters now, so that way I can detach from the sugars. You know what I mean? I'm getting up out of here because my hand is cold. How much time we got? You know what I'm saying? So that's what you want to do. You want to detach. It's crime going all over the place. It's crime. Somebody probably getting raped right now, shot, and they up here eating donuts and playing with jacking each other's off. You know what I'm saying? But that's what you want to do. You want to get on the bitters, because the bitters. See, when I listen to my mom and my brothers and them, you know, every time when they taste something, if it ain't got no sugar in it, they go crazy. Ew, man! Oh man, that's nasty! Oh, you know what I'm saying? Because they're allowing the parasites to control them. They can't eat nothing without sugar. know what I'm saying? And you know you got a problem. If you like that, you got a problem. And I got a problem solver, and his name is Revolver. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand that. So do yourself a favor today. Drink some herbal tea. Because if you down with the frequency, remember God is a frequency. God is not nobody in no sky. God is a frequency. So if God is actually coming back for the people, he's coming back for that higher vibration, that peculiar people. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of y'all are not peculiar. You know what I'm saying? You're like what Jesus told them people. He said, yeah, you clean the outward part of your body, but inwardly you like dead dry man's bones. Some of y'all look like that. You know what I mean? So y'all got some shadow work to do. A lot of y'all need to do some shadow work. A lot of y'all need to detox, cleanse your mind, cleanse your body, so that way you can understand the words that's coming out of my mouth. If you're looking at, you done turned the video off because you're not ready for this. I'm getting blocked from everybody, yo. You know what I'm saying? My baby mom blocked me. You know what I mean? Like, these people are parasitic. You know what I'm saying? I'm glad they blocking me. Block me. Get away from me. You know what I'm saying? That's how I see it. Get away from me. Y'all are filthy. See, my light is shining too bright. And what happens when your light shines real bright amongst a dark world? Things get exposed. You see what I'm saying? Things get exposed when your light shines so bright. You start to expose the frauds and the secrecy of what's going on in the world. And now, you know, so you know, like Jesus said, there's nothing here that shall be made manifest. So all these things is coming out to light now. Because I am the light. Jesus told me I'm the light. Jesus said I'm the light of the world. I'm the salt of the earth. So I'm exposing people. I'm exposing tyranny. I'm exposing fake friends. I'm exposing fake people, plants, fake girlfriends that was in my life. You see what I'm saying? I'm exposing, and they're mad. They're mad because, see, I was supposed to have died a long time ago. I wasn't supposed to have woke up to the program. They wanted me to die in it. They wanted me to die ignorant to it. Like, to the point where, you know, like a lot of other people probably died in the program, not even knowing what was going on. But DB know what's going on. You can't gaslight me no more. You can't call me crazy. I know y'all crazy. You see what I'm saying? So y'all keep your heads up, man. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe. We out this joint. My hands is cold. We out this joint.